Here at the Architects Color Lab, we understand that lighting a green screen setup ideal for post-production is not always easy, especially when you're trying to use the least amount of equipment possible. Today I'm going to show you a sample green screen setup using a background, 2 lights, and a light meter, which we would highly recommend using if you want the best results that will be most effective for post-production. Okay, so here we have our green screen. We have a Twistiflex from the Denny Manufacturing Company. It's green on one side and it's blue on the other. We're not saying that you have to go and purchase this product. Whatever green screen you have should work just fine, as long as it has a clean, smooth surface with no wrinkles to cause any inconsistencies in your background. Now what we've done is we've measured 6 feet from the background to our subject, and we have Leslie here who's going to help us out today. I would definitely recommend that you use a subject when you're setting up, just for a more accurate reading on your background, which we'll do later. And we've also measured 6 feet from our subject to our camera, which we have set on ISO 200 at 1/25th of a second at f8. And now we've measured 3.5 feet from our camera to our main light. And here our main light is measured 71 inches tall, and we have our softbox angled down at our subject, and this makes the shadow kind of fall off of the background and more onto the floor. And we have also angled it just a little bit to the left of Leslie here so that it also provides light for the background. So we're going to go ahead and cut that on. And we're going to meter it with our light meter that we have set at 200 ISO at 1/25th. And we're going to go ahead and read it. And here we have f8, which is perfect. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a quick picture of Leslie here just to see what our image looks like with just the main light. Good smile. Now if you look at our picture here, we've got a lot of harsh shadows on Leslie, and we've also got some shadows on the background as well. So what we want to do is we want to add our fill light. So we're going to go ahead and cut the main light off. I'm going to go over to our fill light that we have measured 6 feet from our subject, and we have it at 50 inches tall. And we want to feather this light as well to the right of Leslie. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the shadows on Leslie as well as the shadows on our background. So we're going to turn this on. And we're going to do our light meter and read this as well. And here we have it at f8 also. Okay, so now we're going to cut both lights on. And this is the most important part of the setup. We want to make sure that our background reads the same all the way across. So we're going to give it a read. Here, got 5.6 in the middle, 5.6 over here, 5.6. So it's perfect. So now what we're going to do is take another picture and see what we got. Smile. Now if you see here, we got a nice consistent background. Leslie's lit really well too, so that'll be perfect for post-production. Keep in mind that you don't have to use the exact same equipment that we used in this demonstration. Just as long as your background reads the same all the way across and your subject is properly exposed, you should have a good enough image for post-production. Now we've also provided a diagram on this webpage that you can print out and use as a reference anytime you would like. And if you need any further assistance or questions, you can call us at 1-800-448-6171 and you can talk to our green screen experts. So thank you for joining us. My name is Vanessa with the Architects Color Lab, and we'll see you next time. Why isn't it reading 5.6? Did I not just do all this? I just did all this. Why isn't it reading 5.6? Dang it. Makeup. Oh, I'm just kidding. You zoomed in on me? Yes. Okay. Here we have 56 in Des Moines. We've provided, did provide a diagram of this setup, just a little bit further down on this page. If you scroll down a little bit, it'll be down there. We've provided a diagram that you can print out and use as a reference on this page somewhere. Why can't I say that? What's wrong with me? It's on the same, it's on this web page. Yeah, and I thought this part was going to be easy. Oh. Go get the door, Kelly. Just go get the door. We'll wait. 87 in Sacramento. You know, California's always got great weather. I just need to think for a second. Just give me a second. Am I covering my mic? Oh, goodness gracious. In Dallas, conveniently, it's freezing cold and snowing and ice. Whatever equipment that you have will be fine as long as you measure your background